Oh boy, The Promised Neverland, guys. I am really, really sad that season one is gone. Season 2, 2020, guys. Season 2, 2020. We gotta wait another year. Gotta wait another year, guys. I just want to say one thing, guys. The Promised Neverland is definitely my favorite anime of this season. It's definitely the anime of the season, in my opinion. I just have to I just have to say that because it has definitely shocked me. It has definitely given me characters to absolutely love. It has definitely gave me a horror plot that has been really interesting, and I am so glad I kept up with this show weekly. And dang, we have to wait till 2020 now. I honestly I don't want to wait. I have to go to the manga now, guys. Yeah, 2020. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Diggs channel, welcome. I really do appreciate you coming here, even though it's a late night over here. So thank you. But let's get on with the episode, guys. So if you guys don't know, this is going to be spoilers. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled, and obviously I really don't recommend being spoiled because this was a fantastic, phenomenal episode. So please go watch the episode first before you go here. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's begin. So we see how, the Promised Neverland starts off back, where we see how Phil got left behind and everything. And, while we kind of are getting honestly, I'm in a car driving, so I'm up. Okay, that's good. Be safe, man. But yeah, we see how we're getting a lot of recap, or well, not really recap, but we're getting, some some backstory of kind of what happened to make Phil you know stay there and everything. We're seeing how Emma kind of told all the 5-year-olds and ages older about the plan, but everyone who is 4 years old and younger to not really tell them. But he told Phil, she told Phil, and now we understand why Phil was what kept occurring in those scenes, those very important scenes, because it was focused on this moment right here in this episode, which wow, is really interesting. I really did not expect Phil to actually be really smart, and actually kind of comprehend all this at the age of what he was at, at the age of him, and just to kind of go along with this plan. And he wasn't really a traitor. He wasn't people kept speculating what the heck Phil was he a demon, secretly a demon? Was he secretly another traitor? Was did he know all about this or something? And yeah, we see that we're kind of overanalyzing some stuff again, just like this show wants us to do. And yeah, I think it was a little bit interesting, to give us a lot of that, background information, knowing what's happening, why did they leave these people there. So it was good to see that they had the plan and she didn't just accidentally leave them there, because I think that's kind of what pissed off a lot of people. I think if last episode that they're did Emma really screw up again, or did they really forget someone? Did they really have to do this? It's glad to see that it was actually not intentional. It was actually it was meant to happen, and then we see how they were training, gliding, with the hangers across the cliff and everything. And we see that, they were training, Dawn was training to kind of throw the little rope across, the cliff and kind of wrap it around and everything. So that was really interesting. And then you see how all the characters are just swinging, across the cliff with these little hangers and everything. So that was really interesting to see. And, some of the characters got a little bit scared, knowing hey, this is really a steep cliff. What are we gonna do and everything? But we also get some backstory with Isabella, with like a kid that it looks like she really liked. Now I really want to know this because I'm a little bit confused. But did Isabella like and that kid that she looked like she liked, who played the little song on the guitar, like did they like create Ray as a baby? Because as you saw at the end of the episode, she was pregnant, and we find out the twist that Ray is actually the child, like that's his real mom. Isabella is like Ray's mom is Isabella, which I'm gonna be honest, I kind of found that out when doing some research on this series, kind of knowing like because I just wanted to know a lot about the series when this series aired because it's fantastic. It's freaking fantastic. It's phenomenal. Definitely anime of the season, and oh my gosh, I just can't wait till 2020 because this, and hopefully going into I'm growing older and everything like that. Hopefully life's not going to impact that because I really want to see this series. Like I definitely know I'm going to get busy over the next definitely in the next couple of months, starting another year, and everything. So, I really do. I know I've said this in my last stream, but there's not going to be a lot of time for my YouTube. And, I really do hope you understand that. I will definitely upload videos and live streams and probably do podcasts with a lot of other YouTubers that I know here. So, I appreciate them including me. But that's probably going to be it right now for this channel. I love editing and making videos for you all, but it's just time management. It's really hard to fit this in here, especially since I'm right now trying to not take any of my exams at the end of this year because I get that special opportunity for that with the grade level I'm in. So yeah, right now it's a once in a lifetime thing, so I'm sure you understand. But drifting away from real life stuff and everything right now. No, I really do hope that Promised Neverland will come out at least. I really want to see this winter 2020, but for some reason, I really do feel like it's not going to be that soon. Like, they like this series is genius, and we all know it. And that one person out there that's watching this that doesn't know it, yeah, you know who you're talking. Yeah, I know, you know who you are. Yeah, go watch The Promised Neverland, okay? Okay, I'm just joking around, guys. All right, but yeah, I really do think that it's gonna probably happen either 2020 summer season or spring. I really don't see it fall, but for some reason, if I had to take a guess, I'm gonna guess summer 2020. That's my guess that season 2 come out of Promised Neverland. But right now I'm probably gonna go on to the manga because, as you honestly know from me making videos on the Promised Neverland and obviously me making this video right now, Promised Neverland is one of my new favorite anime series of all time, and it's definitely replaced a lot of other anime series that I started liking that are not popular at all. So I'm glad. And if you guys didn't know, Toonami is releasing The Promised Neverland, which I actually kind of speculated about this. I knew that Toonami would, I had a thought that they would do it because Promised Neverland is obviously very popular, and it's a shonen. It's definitely right for, Toonami of what they're airing and everything. And I speculated that they would do it, but I wasn't 100% sure that they would. And oh my gosh, April 13th, Toonami is going to be airing The Promised Neverland. Until then, we just gotta wait like 2 more weeks. I am so excited, as you can obviously tell. April 13th is when Promised Neverland comes out on Toonami the dub, and even though some people are saying, hey, it's not like, why would you want to rewatch it? You just watched it, you know what's gonna happen. So why would you want to rewatch it? Okay, that's a good question. Honestly, I definitely understand what you mean. Why would I want to rewatch it since I already know what is gonna happen? Maybe I should wait like a couple of months or something to kind of rewatch it. Well, you'd be right about that. But the thing is that, I love watching Toonami every Saturday night. It's just one thing I love staying up for. And just, it's like that anime night. I just get to sit back, relax, don't have to worry about anything over the weekend and during that moment, just watch all these, animes in a row, kind of, and it's just amazing. The bumpers are amazing in Tsunami as well. Um, and I love subbed and dubbed anime. So sometimes, this may not be you, but this is me. Sometimes I feel like I need to rewatch a series a second time in order to understand the series as a whole 100%. Because I can watch a series and still be confused about some stuff by the end of the 12th episode or the end of the last episode, And there have been a couple of animes that have, had that, for me and everything. So I've kind of had to rewatch it again. And, like Sword Art Online, I didn't understand a lot of stuff until I rewatched it again. And I was like, oh, this makes a lot of sense, especially going into the Alicization arc and everything when some things kind of connect. But, yeah, I can't wait for the dub on Toonami. And, I think it's just going to be magnificent. Really, it is. And I know I could be talking a little more about this episode, but literally all you really know is that they managed to escape, and I'm happy. One thing I want to point out though is that when Isabella finally caught up to Emma and everyone, and she's just looking at them, just out of breath, just kind of like catching her breath and everything, and you see just Emma looking over at her and everything. It felt like 5 minutes she was looking over her. I know she wasn't. It was probably like a minute or so. And I'm like, go, you slide across. Go, okay? Just go across now. Why are you just staring at her, just waiting? Do you want to get caught? I know, animes always do this, but yeah. They managed to escape. I'm so happy. We all knew it was going to happen, but dang, Emma not, there was 15 kids, including herself. That's including her, Emma. 15 kids got to escape, and she's going to come back in about 2 months, I believe she said. Is it 2 months or 2 years? I think she said 2 years. 2 years, yeah. I think she said in about 2 years' time, she was going to come back and actually, go save the other kids, and dang, that is going to be great. So from this video right here, I think I've read about a chapter or two after the anime has finished, and we see how they're just kind of starting back up. They're building themselves back up, it looks like. So nothing, just looks like we're gonna see how it's gonna start off those anime, episode 1 anime episodes. They're just gonna kind of get you into things, stuff, what happened. I guess some recaps, and just slowly growing. Hey, what's up here? Hey, what's going on? What's out here in this outside world and everything. And I think we're gonna see after a couple more chapters after getting into this is that some of the demons are gonna probably chase them down, and they're gonna see they're gonna be finding some that person they were looking for. I think that was on the pen. Stuff like that. So that could be interesting. What I want to see though is what I'm waiting for to see in the manga is for them to get the other kids out of, especially the other plants and the 4-year-olds from Plant 3 and everything. I want to see that again, especially after a lot of how should I say, especially after a lot of time has passed, and then they'll meet Isabella again, and those demons, oh my gosh, that is going to be oh my gosh. And even if Isabella is still there, if she doesn't get or if she doesn't die because she messed up her job, doing that. So I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to know about this series, and I feel like I just gotta wait. But I also don't want to read the manga because, I like being an anime-only person, but then again, I gotta wait a year, so almost over a year at least, at most over a year, because it may not come out exactly winter 2020 season, so who knows? But yeah, I think I've kind of covered everything. Thanks for joining me. I feel like I was rambling on a lot, so sorry about that, guys. If you guys made it this far into the video, please make sure to give me a like, subscribe if you have not, share this video with other viewers. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this episode of Promised Neverland and Season 2 coming out in 2020. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And like that, now I'm signing off, and hope to see you guys next time.